The last topic in quality project management is quality management system. It's a documentation of a business process or processes, functions, and policies necessary for the continuous improvement of quality aimed to ensure customer expectations and requirements are met or exceeds. So QMS is a collection of policies, procedures, plans, resources, process, practices, and the specification of responsibilities and authority of an organization. Examples like ISO 9001, Six Sigma, TQM. All these quality management models provide organizations with a framework that can be used to design a quality management system that is unique of their given industry or organizations. There are numerous methods of quality management and techniques that can be utilized. They include like Kaizen, Zero Defect Program, Six Sigma, Quality Circle, Taguchi methods, the Toyota Production System, Kansai Engineering, the theory of inventive problem solving like TRIS, business process re-engineering, object-oriented quality and risk management, ISO, and top-down and as well as bottom-up approach. So mainly we discuss about the three approaches. The first one is consultancy approach. The consultant helps organization to apply principles, methods, and technical tools proposed by quality experts. Then standardization or principle approach like ISO 9001, total quality management, Six Sigma, Kaizen, Juran, etc. And quality award approach like Deming Prize, Baldrige Award, European Quality Awards, etc. So the approaches to quality management like ISO 9001 needs a set of requirements and systematic approach. Lean needs to reduce cost, waste, need quicker operations. TQM, simple and easy to understand for individual projects, problem solving. And Six Sigma for high volume activities need high level of stability and more structured tools. The factors need to be considered when choosing the approach to quality management: customer and stakeholder focus, socio-cultural, economic, environmental factors, technology and engineering, compliance, policies, law, regulations, and standards, organizational type, size, and location. So ISO and TQM. ISO can be achieved by organization only, whereas TQM can be achieved by organizations and individuals. TQM takes into account policy deployment methodology, whereas ISO doesn't take into account. There is a clause-wise standard for ISO, whereas there is no standard for TQM. There are just guidelines. Since ISO is focused on consistency and record keeping, while TQM is focused on employee involvement and product improvement. They go hand in hand. Both are customer requirement focused, but total quality management is really the driving factor. So the ISO 9001 is defined as the international standard that specifies requirements for quality management system. Organizations use the standard to demonstrate the ability to constantly provide products and services that meets customer and regulatory requirements. Why it is important? It achieves more customer satisfaction, low cost, poor performance, gain repeat business, increase profitability, increase effectiveness, and higher consistency. The ISO 9000 is divided into 9001 for design, development, production, installation, and servicing, 9002 production and installation, 9003 installation and testing. So the ISO standards: ISO 31000 for risk management, 16000 949 for automotive quality management, ISO 20000 for IT service management, ISO 13485 for medical devices, ISO 29001 to 2010 for petroleum, petrochemical, and natural gas industries, ISO 15378 and PS 9000 for pharmaceutical packaging materials, ISO 14000 for environmental management, ISO 9100D for aviation, space, and defense organizations, ISO 22000 for food safety management, ISO 50001 for energy management. So the principles, ISO 9001 principles like customer focus, to meet the customer requirements and to strive to exceed customer expectations, leadership at all levels established unity of purpose, engagement of people, competent, empowered, and engaged people at all levels throughout the organization, process approach, consistent and predictable results are achieved more effectively and efficiently when activities are understood and managed. Improvement, every organization, every successful organizations are having an ongoing focus on improvement. Sixth one, evidence-based decision making. Decision based on analysis and evaluation of data and information are more likely to produce desired results. Relationship management, an organization manages its relationship with the interest parties such as suppliers. So ISO 9001 approach based on PDCA cycle. The product realization is itself an ISO 9001 PDCA cycle that starts with planning requirements and realization needs. Next comes development or doing, development reviews, that's checking, and finally development revisions, that is actions. So the plan, do, check, act is an operating principle of ISO 9001. It's applied to all process and the QMS as a whole. So here the diagram shows how clause 4 to 10 of ISO 9000 can be grouped in relation to PDCA. The organizations are its context, customer requirements, needs, and expectations of relevant interest parties, then leadership, then planning, then support and operations, performance evaluation, and then 10th one is improvement, which results to customer satisfaction for products and services. Establishing and implementing QMS. So establishing and implementing QMS. First one is define and map your process. The process map creation will force the organization to visualize and define their process. In the process, they will define the interaction sequence and those process. Process maps are vital for appreciating the responsible person. Define your main business process and converge the flow. Like set up steering committee, evaluate current quality systems, set up documentation systems. Second is deploy. Breaking each process down into sub-process, training all staff on documentation, implements the QMS, control and measure. There is design, build, deploy, control and measure, and review, improve, monitor and evaluation, internal and external audit, review and improve, maintenance of the system, continual improvement, and surveillance audits. So what is TQM? That is involvement and input for everyone in the organization's total quality, full meetings, customer needs and requirements at the time, management, the way we act or operate, policies, procedures, including training and instructions to all the employees. Benefits like enhanced competitive position, improve customer satisfaction, reduce waste and work over, greater organizational transparency, improved employee satisfaction, improved productivity, and enhanced communication. So total quality management, we can tell it's a management approach that seeks to provide long-term success by providing unparalleled customer satisfaction through the constant delivery of quality services. TQM is a management framework based on the belief that an organization can build long-term success by having all its members from low-level workers to the higher rating executives focus on improving quality and thus delivering customer satisfaction. So the 8 elements of TQM, starting with the customer focus. So the 8 elements like leadership, teamwork, training, recognition, integrity, trust, and ethics, then finally the communication. So training, teamwork, and leadership to develop effective employees and create commitment by top management. Integrity, trust, and ethics to foster openness, fairness, and sincerity and allow involvement by everyone. Communication, link all elements of TQM through a common communication. Recognition provides both suggestions and achievements for teams and individuals. The 6 C's of implementing TQM, the commitment. There must be a quality improvement commitment from all employees of the organization. Culture, organization must follow a modern quality improvement culture on a constant basis. Continuous improvement, cooperation, customer focus, and control. So the comparison between ISO 9000 and TQM, customer focus is there both in ISO and TQM. Obsession with the quality is in TQM, not in ISO. Scientific approach to problem solving is there in both ISO and TQM. Long-term commitment is partial in ISO and full commitment in TQM. Teamwork is in TQM, not in ISO. Continual process and product improvement, both in ISO and TQM. Education and training intensive is available in both. Freedom through control is only available in TQM. Unity of purpose is available in both ISO and TQM, and employee involvement and empowerment partial in ISO and fully in TQM. So which one first, TQM or ISO? So if ISO is first, recommend to implement in a traditional environment. And ISO 9000 is a foundation for TQM. Implement TQM later to enhance employee motivation and operational efficiency and achieve overall organizational success and performance. If TQM first and ISO second, some companies, they might choose TQM first, like Toyota, and ISO considered as the subset of TQM. ISO 9000 may be redundant in a mature TQM environment. For this case, the objective of implementing ISO is to obtain certification for marketing purpose. Actually, ISO 9000 and TQM are not interchangeable, but they are compatible with and complement each other. The implementation of ISO 9000 and TQM together may lead for an organizational success and competitive advantage. Transforming into smart manufacturing. That means establish a digital record to capture information from the physical world to create a digital record of the physical operations and supply network. Analyze and visualize. Machines talk to each other to share information, allowing for advanced analytics and visualization of real-time data from multiple sources. Third, generate movements, apply algorithms and automations to translate decisions and actions from the digital world into movements in the physical world. So the product impact, physical to digital sensors and controls, wearables, augmented reality, digital signal aggregation, optimization and prediction, visualization and POU, delivery, that is publicly on utility delivery, cognitive and high performance computing, digital to physical, additive manufacturing, advanced materials, autonomous robotics, and digital design and simulations. So transforming to smart manufacturing, what is your winning aspiration, the strategy? Where do you choose to play and how you win the business model? What capabilities are needed to win? Which are the new versus existing the capabilities? How should capabilities be configured? Where should they be executed? The operating models, and what business process, technology, and management systems are required to win the people, process, and technology. So shift to digital industrial business model should be grounded in the 5 guiding questions, like what I discussed: strategy for business model, for capabilities, for operating models, and people, process, and technology. So quality management in industry version 4, industry revolutions, quality goals and quality strategy. Industry revolution, industry 4, instinct 8, product strategy, mass communication, quality goals, responsibility, quality strategy, open quality. Industry 3, brand, brain 8, lean production, management, and innovation. Industry 2, power 8, mass production, assurance, audit standards. Industry 1, hand aid, machine production, control, quality control, and inspection. That is industry 1, 2, 3, and 4. So just see from human benefits, like human hand aid to instinct aid, and production strategy from machine production to mass customization, quality goals from quality control to quality responsibility, and quality strategy from inspection to open quality. So the future quality, brand, service, design, software, and data, and present quality is the product function. And typical existing production systems and one-way flow of management, the plan, design, production, marketing, sales, and feedback. So the 4th industrial revolutions in the plan, design, production, marketing, sales, big data, artificial intelligence, and the internet of things will also be included. And how industry 4 aligns with TQM, it with customer focus, leadership, engagement of people, process approach, improvement, evidence-based decision making, relationship management. So in otherwise, customer focus, total employee commitment, process approach, integrated system, strategic and systematic approach, continual improvement, fact-based decision makings, and communications. That's all in this subject. Thank you.